The sound of war. Only not in Ukraine this time. It's increasingly common in Russia now too. Emergency workers arrive quickly on the scene, less than a kilometre from Russia's southern military headquarters. This war is now being brought most days to the civilians of the country that started it.
A window frame fell out, the glass shattered. I stood up and started cleaning up. What else could I do?
And beyond the two drones that targeted Rostov-on-Don in the early hours of Thursday, a third was intercepted on its way to Moscow, according to the city's mayor. The people are suffering because of Russia's special military operation in Ukraine, says one resident. Let Putin come here and see what is going on, she urges. For civilians in Ukraine, meanwhile, the war is all too familiar. A Russian drone attack in the Odessa region killed one on Wednesday, as Russians targeted agriculture infrastructure and port facilities for the fourth day in a row. The attacks now pushing the war dangerously westwards, with what may be Russian drone debris found this week on the soil of NATO member Romania, just across the border from the Odessa region.
I don't feel safe here. I'm on the Romanian shore and I do not feel safe.
We got
used to the sirens. During the day we ignore them, but our souls tense up when they ring at night.
The sound of sirens and the fallout of this war, spreading ever more widely, even as they become routine. Erin, meanwhile, here in Ukraine, the counteroffensive is continuing southwards along that Zaporizhzhia line. That's what we're hearing from the Ukrainian side. There is news of, again, intense fighting today, intense mortar, rocket, artillery fire. A saturation, said one sort of infantry on the battlefield, with Russian positions adding equipment and men all the time. And still, what we hear is that slowly but surely, ever more southwards, the Ukrainians manage to move. Huge loss to both sides. Their ultimate aim, Tokmak, from which they should have a view on the supply lines of Russia towards Crimea.